Make sure when you turn this machine on that the bags aren't in there. There's some desiccant bags that go in here when it's not operating to keep moisture out. When you turn the machine on, if the bags are in there, it won't set up. So bags are out. I've already turned the machine on. I'm going to click PC control. That's what it should look like. Come back over here. Click that joker and then sign in. Oops, can't show you my sign. Okay. Once the screen is up, click Select Project. This window comes up. It's already highlighted, so you just press OK. Now press the UV, double click UV 1900. Okay. Check my notes. Yeah, edit print form, open, boom. Now this, you want to go down here, and I'm not sure why they're telling me to do this. I could probably leave 12/31, but when they were showing me how to do it, they were doing January 1st. And then I select May, and the present date is the 4th. And hit photometric sample. And I'm gonna hit open. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna click analyst, analysis. Now I'm gonna hit. We'll hit connect over here. Now it's going to go through its check down. Everything checked out okay. Okay. Here's sound. I don't know if you heard or not. It's making a R2D2 sound. That window popped up while I was away. Now you want to click your read. Now, here are your different tests. I think I'll do nitrates or nitrites first. Click, then open it. Bada boom. R2D2 sounds again. Now add a line. Nope, it wants me to add a file name. That's the only way I know how to get to the file name. It's probably another click here I could have gone before I went to add line, but then if I hit add line, it's going to ask for this first. So all you're going to do is put your date in, dash. Don't put that slash sign. It won't accept the slash. So it's a dash 4 dash 23 space nitrites. Space the GS code. Got it. Click OK. Now I can add a line. So here's where you add the lines. So for nitrites, it's going to be 2 lines. So you're going to have your blanks, and then you're going to have your sample. There's no standard in nitrites. So I'm pressing 2, enter. I'm going to name the first line blank. Second line, sample. And off to the right of that sample ID is the GS code. Making you a movie.
I figured that's what you were doing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't going to interrupt in case you were like deep in thought doing something that wasn't related to me. I didn't want to sound so self-centered enough to be like, is that for me? But I figured it was. Thank you.
Hey, it's you. I'll be sending this to you. All right. So you got your cells. There's only got one in there. It's not in there. I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm back. So I already got my cells cleaned up, and I put water in both cells. Both of those cells have water. Orient those in the correct direction. It's left to right is the light beam. Those are my blanks, just water. So down here it says auto zero, you hit that. It's gonna do a thing. Now, you see up here, nothing's changed. There's no numbers here. But when you go here now, after you've hit the auto zero, you hit the unknown sample. That's gonna blank out the water. You should see a number appear here. Boom, there it is, zeros. It's zeroed out. Now I'm gonna put the sample in. Okay, I've already put the sample in. And the sample goes in the first spot. You keep the blank there. So at the beginning you had 2 blanks. Once you zeroed it out and you read the blanks, you take this one out and that's gonna be your sample. A blank stays in all the time. Broke the machine. There you go. All right, now this time you just click the unknown sample. Does a thing. Boom. 0. You can see that. And that's done. This window pops up and it asks you, do you want to save it? I say, yeah. Then I go to print preview. We'll see how she's looking. Make sure all my information's in there. It is a nitrites. It is me on this day, and it is the correct date code. And those are the right numbers. So now I'm gonna click print. Boom. Now from this point, I've already got all 3 set tests that I'm going to run on this machine, so I'm going to go to the next test. Now from here, all you got to do is go to read. It's going to pop up these tests. Let's do bromides. Open it. Now this thing says the measurement parameters are also cleared, so I think that just means the old parameters. R2's making noise. I'm going to hit the add a line and it's going to bring up that prompt to put in a file name. See, enter file name. Boom, check up, boom. So it's the same deal. Date dash 4-23 space. And this is now going to be the bromides space GS. That's it. I'm going to press the OK. Now I can add my line. The bromide has a blank, which is water, and then it has a standard and a sample. So we're going to hit 3 lines. We need 3 lines because we're going to read a blank, standard, and a sample. The way we're doing this is we're naming the first one blank. Sample. Standard. This is just the way we decided to do things. We're going to test the blank, we're going to blank it, we're going to test the sample first, then the standard. There's a reason for that. Although it would not matter. You could go flip them, but there's the reason why I went this direction. It's on a need-to-know basis. Putting the date code in. Boom. Now I'm going to put my water in here. And I'm not going to replace this one. That already has water in it. So I'm just leaving it there. I'm going to replace the sample with water now. Okay. I've replaced the water. Hit the 0. Boom. It's doing a thing. Now I'm going to click the. Nothing appears here yet. Out of focus. Oh. Nothing appears here yet until you hit unknown sample. Now it's going to read the water. So 0. Should always be 0. Now, once again, you leave the blank in there. Always leave the blank in there. You're going to pull out the first one to put your sample. Sample is in. Once the sample's in, now we just click the unknown sample. Boom, there's your sample measurement. Now I'm going to replace the sample with the standard. I've replaced the sample with the standard. Going to click unknown sample button again, click, and this number should be higher, and it is. So what we do now, we're going to go up here to we're going to see all measurements, schedule complete, click yes. I'm going to hit print form. Or print preview. Now I'm going to print that because everything looks savvy. So I want to measure the arsenic now, and arsenic will have, let's see, 3 as well. You'll have your blank, your sample, and your standard. Now Mondays, you add lines because you'll have more, twice the amount of samples. That'd be the only difference. So here we are. I'm going to do the next test, which is arsenic. I've already put my samples in here. Well, not my samples, but my blanks. Your blanks are the silver diethyl. You don't use water, you use silver diethyl in both of these. And boy, it's stinky. Alright, so I'm going to click the read, set up a new test, arsenic. Bam, open. Clear that. R2 makes a noise. Add. It's going to want your file name it, so here we go again. Arsenic. And the GS code. Done. Click. Now I can add my lines. Arsenic is 3 lines. You get your silver diethyl as your blank, then you'll have your sample, and then you'll have your standard. Click 3. Boom. Name your lines. Click your ID, which is your GS code. Now, I already got my silver diethyl in there for my blank. I'm going to auto 0. So I'm bulk. Speed doing a do. Now it's ready for me to read those blanks. Click it. There, blanks, zeros. Now again, we just take out the one, leave that in as the blank. Leave it open. I've gone ahead and replaced the first slot with the sample. And I'm going to read the sample. Unknown sample, click. Boom. There. And so now I'll replace that first sample cell with the standard and run through the whole process again, clicking the unknown sample, and then it'll give me a reading up there, which should be much higher than this one. That's pretty much it. Until we meet again. TD Will, signing out.